Hi, this is
Josh.
and I'm Anthony. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We hope that you learn a little bit about who we are, a little bit about our house, our family traditions, and this is us.
So Anthony and I met a decade ago at the Marriage Equality March in Washington, D.C. At the time, Anthony was living in New York City and I was living in Maryland. But we spent about 16 hours together that day. We were there with a mutual friend, and I'd say we hit it off. It was pretty much love at first sight. I didn't tell Anthony at the time, but I did tell my siblings that I'd met my future husband, so I knew.
3 months later, I moved back from New York City to Maryland. About 6 months later, we moved in with each other. We've been together for 10 years. We were engaged for 4 years. We've been married for 1 year.
So I guess it was love at first sight for him too.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are looking forward to expanding our family.
Josh is definitely the most selfless person I've ever met. He finds a way to make everybody he surrounds himself with feel his positivity and his brightness the moment that he meets them. I often joke that he's way too nice to everybody, but to be honest with you, that's part of the reason why I fell in love with him. His love and compassion shine specifically bright with his love for his family. His nieces and nephews, who he describes as his kids, have been the biggest part of his life, and his interaction with them has taught me how to be a great uncle to my nieces and nephews. I look forward to Josh being a dad so that he can play games at family game night and continue the traditions at our weekly family dinners.
Anthony is definitely the yin to my yang. I wouldn't say I'm uptight or anything, but I think Anthony's just a fun, free-spirited, happy, he does, maybe it's just for me, he lights up a room, and I think a lot of people feel that way. So I'm very excited for Anthony to be a dad. He loves to teach. He loves to, he's very handy. He's done a lot around our house to make it so much nicer. It was a fixer-upper, and I think it's beautiful now. But he loves to show and teach people how to do things. And I am so excited about the thought of him teaching our child how to do the things that I think he's incredible at. He is an architect by degree, but he loves getting his hands dirty, construction, making things, creating things, everything from a flower arrangement to a tree house to the wall behind us. He's just so creative, and I can't wait for him to share that with our future child. Probably the most important thing to Anthony and I is family and the traditions that we have with our family. Mm-hmm. We both have been blessed with very large families. We live within a 5-mile radius of our siblings, both sets of our parents, and wouldn't have it any other way. That's why we chose to live where we live. We do weekly dinners with my family. They come over every single Friday night. Grandparents, uncles, cousins. It's fantastic. Love it. We do all your holidays.
Living together for a long time, Josh and I decided to buy a fixer-upper only within a couple miles of where both of us grew up. We bought the house because we wanted to expand and grow with the house for a larger family. We have a pool, we have a large yard, and we live in a wonderful community that supports us and is ready for our family to expand.
Anthony and I, on our first date, actually talked about kids, and I think that was kind of foretelling to where we are right now, in the sense that it's just always been very important to both of us. We both have siblings, we both come from large families, and that's what we want. So we are very excited to hopefully expand our family. We are 100% on board with an open adoption, but we fully respect whatever is comfortable for you, whatever makes the most sense, but we just want you to know where we stand. And we thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, for considering us, and for sharing your time with us.